Hey friends! So I put a Snapdragon box journal kit in the shop, and today we're going to do a little quick tutorial on how to put together the box. Why a box? I love a box. I love a box for storage. Here's one on my desk currently. Of course, if you can find like the vintage boxes, those are super fun. This is a squirt bottle one. I can't usually find these unless I buy them, so I thought, what a better way than to like make my own and decorate it. But this is one of my boxes that I have currently on my desk, and I love it as a dump box usually for the season. So this had a bunch of Christmas stuff in it. I'm, transitioning into New Year's, and then I'm going to make my own box now. If that fits in the new box, I might keep it in the new box. I might just take it and rotate it off my desk for my new ones that I'm putting in. But I love a box. I have a box over here full of stickers. It's probably not the best way of organizing, but for me, it works. It's on my desk. I usually keep things that are current that I wanted to journal with in it. Or you can theme them. If you're collecting stuff for a journal, it's a great way to kind of make a cute little box and start collecting ephemera and stickers. Maybe you're doing a swap. This could be your swap box, things you're collecting for somebody. Maybe Valentine's. You want to make a Valentine's box. Motto, do whatever you want to do. This is me doing my little box for my Snapdragon. We'll do the journal a different day, but today we're going to just use the box. And maybe the box is just a great place to keep your journal stuff, which is what I have in mind right now. So make your box, create it, design it, make it your own, keep your journal stuff in here, and then when we get to the journal, you'll have your stuff ready already. So whatever you want to do, but just wanted to show you why a box. That's why a box. I love a box. Okay, so in the kit, you get this actual lunchbox kind of box, which is super easy because making this box is easy. We're just going to pop this open, and I like to tape the bottom. And also, if you wanted to, you could also put in a thicker bottom by adding another piece of cardstock in there. So we're just going to go ahead and just fold all this in. It's probably a very good idea to glue this down. Okay, so literally super easy. The best thing about these boxes is that you're decorating them, and you're decorating them, to fit your personality, and what you want to do with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue all this down. These are super fun. I'm going to decorate mine. I have this time around. I did have the Poor Old Amos. I think these are coasters, like vintage coasters. Now on the first box. This box, I'm going to do a little different with a I believe I'm going to pick out a patch and glue a patch on. Did I do this one? I didn't do this one. I need to go and get more glue, y'all. I'm running out. Is there any even on here? Come on, glue. Let me put this cap upside down. Okay, now that we got our box in, I think I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock and put it in the bottom of mine. Just add a little extra layer in there. It is so gloomy and chilly here in Philly. It is not a nice day. Dark and gloomy, y'all. The ice has hit PA. Okay, so just literally putting in, you can glue that in too if you want. Alright, so the kit does come with some brads. So if you wanted to add this piece on the front of yours, you can pop in a little hole with your awl and then attach it that way. I'm not going to do that today, but I am going to put the brads on the end. So I'm just going to pick a spot here, put a little hole in. These brads you could add a little charm to if you wanted, because they have this little ring on the end. Pop a little charm on that. That would be super cute. I kind of think of them as handles. Like a little handle for your box. So coming on the other side, trying to line it up. I did 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3. So it's about there. So I look at them as like little handles for your box. And then like what would you store? Like again, we talked about what would you use your box for. Again, you can just store your journal supplies in it right now. Maybe start collecting some other things you might want to put in your journal for when we make it. So there, we have 2 little brads on the side. And then, so now let's talk about like decorating it. So again, on the first one I have that guy, but this one I have a few patches, and I think I want to put a patch on it. So I have the Certified Silly Goose, and I do love this one a lot, but I don't know if I want to put it on this box. And I have these Quick Quack Goats, which I think is super cute too. I kind of want to put that on. But then I have this fantastic turtle. I think I'm going to put the turtle on, y'all. I love that turtle. So, going in with some fabric tack. And this is now, let's just start like making this little box your own. And you just start decorating it with little bits of you or whatever you want to have this box symbolize. Whether it's a collecting box, whether it's just for your desk and it's seasonal. Maybe it's for Valentine's. I'm going to put him down here at the bottom. This is the cutest little patch. And then, let's see. I do have this fun, because this is kind of a journal box. This is a little, I might put this guy on the end here. And it does turn. I do have a brad. But I also have some decorative brads. So I think I'm going to put on this gold brad. Or, you know what? Change of events. I'm going to put this one on because then I can hang a charm on it. So, let's see. Line it up. I think I like it about there. Oh, this will be cute because then I can hang a charm. I don't know what charm, but we're going to hang something there. Put that guy through. And then look, now I can hang my charm right there. Right. And then also this moves, which I also kind of like that functional. So again, you know, this is here to, you know, be decorated the way you want. And then again, you can store your journal stuff in it. I'm going to show you some of the things I put in mine. Does this fit if I put my new box in? My new box does fit. So I think what I want to do for my desk, I'm going to put this one to the side for right now, is start building my new box. So my old box does fit in it, and I'm going to leave that in there because I like my New Year. I love my fake knife. I accidentally stabbed Bevan with that once, y'all. It was an accident. Didn't mean to. Okay, so some of the other things that I have that I've been, I have this really cute, I hate that word sometimes. It's a pocket garden guide. It's so vintage and I love it. Technically, this is for California flowers, so I wouldn't feel bad using it in a journal and taking some of this out. But it's also good information to read. So I'm going to put that in there. I have this great card, and I love the vintage flower theme to go with my theme here. A Mrs. Hen photo, a tarot card, another little garden farmy theme, a little Pluto. So again, I do this, like, I'm just going to add things in here because I know I'm going to want to put them and use them for later. Shortcakes, some fun. I love a Chippendale. I love Chippendale so much. So fun. So I'm going to put those in there. I have, in my original one, I have a little basket. I'm actually going to put that in the back of my box here. I don't know if you can see that in there. And then what I'm going to do is put my pens, and they're going to stay in there. See that? And you could put like a little box in there instead if you wanted. But then that just keeps my pencils right there. So I recently got my clipboard that Bevan made me. And you know what? I'm going to put her charm on this for right now. So cute. Maybe that'll work. But talking mad shit over tea. I'm going to put my clipboard in the back. That fits perfectly in here. And then I got a little doll too. I'm going to put her right here in the front. And she's going to hang out right there. And then I did get this awesome charm. It's a little big for right here. So I think what I'm going to do is attach that back onto here, which holds my pen. Talking mad shit over tea. And maybe I want to add this guy on. You see this little bunny? I love that little guy, and I think I might want to add him on here. I love all of these, actually. I don't know if I want to... Maybe I can just attach that charm. You know, I'm just going to do that for right now. I attached that charm right here onto my... I love that bunny. That's a vintage Cracker Jack charm. So anyways, y'all, what I wanted to do is jump on and just show you how you can embellish your box. Make it your own. What do you put in it? How do you store it? Again, I look at a lot of this as stuff that's just like personality. You know, you decorate it the way you want it for yourself. And, you know, just flare it up. Right? Like, add a bow. So, just wanted to show you how to make your box. Super simple. It's more about decorating than anything else. And we'll come back later and we'll work on that journal. And I'll show you what I do with that. Okay? Happy crafting, y'all.